In this video, I want to share a few tips to help you get to know new people as an introvert. As an introvert, one of the biggest challenges that I had in the early stage of my career is to get to know new people at an unfamiliar scenario, say a networking event. That's almost the nightmare for me because I find extremely hard to reach out to new people to start a conversation as a second language speaker. I know some of the introverts convinced themselves it's not important as they can do the job good, do the job well, they can show their value to other people. But if you don't know new people, you probably don't even able to get a new job at first. So that's the reason I find I need to practice to reach out, to start a conversation, to build a connection with other people. And now I find I'm comfortable enough to talk to strangers at a conference, meetup, or other in-person events. So before that, we have two major fields to overcome. One, what if I make mistake? Two, what if other people don't reply me or reject me, or even they don't understand what I'm talking? I think for overcome these two major fields, we need to have two mindsets swifting to overcome this. So the first mindset that helped me to overcome this is to practice. I know that I need to learn by doing it, and I know that there will be a lot of practice and mistakes that I will make. And I know that my first 50 networking events sessions will be awful, will be full of mistakes. But my goal is to get those 50 networking sessions done as soon as possible so that I can pass this stage. And I presume that after that, I will be slightly better than the first 50s. So my goal is to get as much practice as possible to get over that stage. I think that's the first mindset I realized. Oh, okay, you can make mistakes, you can, do something without proper behaviors, but as long as you can reflect and improve it next time, it's always on the right track. The second mindset that I had is to gamify the experience. And imagine you're playing a game. If you go to an event and your goal is to meet two persons, right? So how you're able to complete these two goals, these two tasks, and what you can learn, what's the points you can get, what's the reward you can get. Just imagine it's a game. And I find it's really helpful for me personally. And one more thing as a reminder is remind yourself it's okay if you're an introvert. For me, I'm a natural introvert. But at that scenario, when I'm trying to get to know new people, I'm selectively extrovert. I want to show people something that I had passion and I'm curious about their story. So I want to show some extroverted personality at that scenario. It's not fake. It's just I want to show something different and be more open to other people. Right, now let's get to my approaches. I have a few things to help you if you have something similar struggle. First, to practice how you're going to introduce yourself, and which is how you will start the conversation. And I find it's really helpful if you prepare one or two sentences, one or two conversation starter sentences in this scenario. And for me, I find, hey guys, what are you doing here? How's things going here? It's a really good one to start a conversation. But more importantly, be sure that you are smiling. Be sure smile is a really important thing. And if you smile, it shows that you're friendly and people can feel that friendliness, and they more likely will reply you in the way you expect it. Second, prepare 1 or 2 questions to ask. And for example, I prepared these 2. First, what brought you here? If you're attending an event, it's just why you're here, what brought you here is a really good conversation starter. And also, like, what are you working on right now? You can also ask their people's job or like their career or other things, what they're doing. But I find it's really helpful if you ask what you're working on right now. It's more like a open question, so everyone might have some answers, something they're working on interestingly, and if you open this question, it's give them the opportunity to share something they are interested in, right? Third, grab something to drink or eat if it provides by the event. If not, probably you can also grab something like your water bottle or something that you can carry. And remember, if you're holding something in your hands and while you're talking to other people, it seems more casual, and also it's easier for other people to feel the friendliness. But don't too focus on your beverage or your food. Right. The fourth suggestion, be curious about other people. If you want to take one takeaway from this video, this is the one. Be curious about other people is about to put your attention and your curiosity on other people's story, not yourself. And I find in my early stage, when I reached out at those networking sessions, I always feel nervous because I don't know how to talk my stories in the second language. But then I realized it's not about me. You can ask other people's story, like, so, wow, what you're doing, and oh, that's really interesting. So how do you get a job like this, and why do you get a job like this, and why you're doing this? Things like that as a follow-up question. It's really helpful to keep the conversation going, and people really enjoyed to talk about themselves, and also it helps you to relieve some pressure on you. Talk about other people, and also as another way to for the benefits of the conversation, you can get more information from other people, right? So that's another tip, and probably the major takeaway if you are following this video, right? And the fifth one is about to prepare some simple and sweet exit script. And for me, I sometimes find it's really hard to leave the conversation because you want to talk to other people, but you don't know how to quit. You don't know how to exit. So you just stick with the same person for nearly half an hour and keep talking and talking. That's, at the later stage, it can also be very stressful. And for me, I sometimes find, if probably take around 10 minutes to talk to the same person and feels that probably enough, and I just say, hey, I've got to go. It's great to chat with you guys, or it's great to chat with you. And if you find you want to keep in touch with this person, you can say, can we connect on LinkedIn or somewhere? Or how I can find you later? Or can you leave your, probably not appropriate to ask people's email at first, right? So probably ask LinkedIn or something would be better. So personally, I find if I want to keep in connection with this guy, I just ask, can we connect on LinkedIn? Or sometimes just after the conversation, I remembered the people's name and do a LinkedIn search and find the guy and connect at invitation. So that's another way that I do in the early stage. Right. Last but not least tip, it's okay to not do it if you need to take a break, or if you're not really comfortable to doing this. Just go to some quiet place to have a break. It's totally okay because it's your choice, remember? But after that, try to go out of your comfort zone. That would be good. Highly recommend to recharge, then join the party again. Or if you feel really not comfortable, just leave. You are not forced to do it. It's your choice. Right, those are the 5 tips that I have for you to get to know new people as an introvert. Practice and prepare 1 or 2 questions to ask. Grab something to drink or eat. Be curious about other people and prepare a simple and easy exit script. Right, so hopefully this is helpful, and if you have any comments or any suggestions for other people who have similar problem, leave a comment below. I will see you in another video. Ciao.